Good morning. In this video, we are going to discuss about the closed loop system. In the closed loop system, first application we are going to see about the human being. So it has to transfer the book from one place to another place. That means a book it has to be transferred to the table or some table. Okay. First, here the controller is the brain and process is the hands and eyes is the feedback system. Okay, so the input is the book has to be transferred. Okay, so with the help of the brain and it and hands, eyes, it has to be transferred. So how much distance it has to be there, so that it can be calculated by the eyes. So those things it has gives signal to the brain. So according to the brain, it has to be gives the signal to the hand. So what to take, where to take, how to take, and also how much distance the book has to be far from them. So all those signals it has to give sense to the hands. According to the sense, the hands has to be activate. So it hand has to be take the book and it has to be placed onto the desired position. Suppose it will not place somewhere else, means again the eyes it is going to monitor and it gives the signal to the brain. So it rectified the that it again it will produce the signal to the hand. So according to that, the book has to be placed on the exact position over there. So like this, the closed loop system it will be works over here. And also another example we can give for here is like playing the for cricket. Okay, so here also the feedback system is the eyes. So it has to be check how much fast the ball has to be comes. So within that it has to give signals to the brain. So the brain it will be actually gives the signal to the hand how much force it comes, then how much force has to be give to the bat. So that according to that the movement has to be takes place into the hand, so it hit the bat. Okay, so like this way this closed loop system it will be works in the human being. Then comes into the another one, the manual speed control system. So here also the control action is the brain and actuator is the hand or steering and other thing, the vehicle mechanism and actual speed has to be go the sensor. The feedback system is the eyes or sensor. Okay, so now the speed limit has to be decided over here. According to that, brain has to give the signal to the hands. According to that, actuator according to that the speed it may be increases with the pedaling, and according to the vehicle mechanism the speed has to be go over here. Okay, once the required speed it will be increases more or less, again the sensor or eyes it gives the instruction or gives the error signal to the brain. So the brain has to be takes the particular the brain has to be takes the particular necessary steps. So due to that the speed it can be reduced with the help of the hands as well as the pedaled one. So then again it will be takes place the corrective action, the actual speed has to be maintained over in the vehicle. So like this the process will be keep on continuous, then we can achieve the maintain the actual speed of the vehicle. Okay, then comes into the temperature control system. The temperature control system, the controller is the valve, the work is according to the valve that steam flow it will be takes place. The process it will be increases, that means increasing the temperature, and the temperature it will be more required to the reference temperature. The pressure thermometer is monitor the temperature value there and it gives the signal to the reference input. So according to that signal has to be given to the reference input, it produces the signal to the error signal to the controller. So according to that, the required input level is to be reduced or increased. So according to the required input level increased or decreased, the actual temperature has to be maintained over in the temperature control systems over here. So this process has to be takes place. So here you can check the water inlet has to be flows over here. So in this system, the water is to be flows over here. Okay, with help of the stream flow, the water has to be heated over here. So with help of this pressure thermometer, the thermometer, it has to be going to calculate the temperature on the inside the vessel. Okay, the comparator has to be compare the temperature with into the reference input. The comparator is to temperature the reference input. Okay, so once the temperature it will be increases, the steam flow it will be reduced over here, or otherwise the water it will be flows over here. It has changed the required temperature, the output valve has to be opened over here. Okay, so once the temperature will be increases, the steam flow it has to be stopped over here, and the output valve will be open, and it has to be passing over here. So like this, this system it will be works over here. Okay, then so this is the applications of closed loop system. Another example is this one, like air conditioning system. In the air conditioning system, the inside temperature, room temperature is measured with temperature measurement devices. So that signal has to be given to the controller. So according to the controller, that it will be the error signal, the temperature it will be increase or decreases, that it has to be decided. So it has to be maintained the same temperature over inside the room. Okay, so that it can be achieved. And also one more thing, in the geyser. So in the geyser, what happens? It reaches the maximum temperature. The water heating it will be stopped over here. Once it will be reaches the minimum temperature level, with that it has to be absorbed by the sensors. So that sensor it gives signals to the controller. So the controller again it will be actuates currents, flow of current. So again it will be heating, it will be taxless. Once it will be reaches the maximum temperature, again the sensor it gives the signal to the controller. So controller will be going to stop the input signal, input current, so that it will be stopped, so the level it will be maintained. So the process it will be keep on cycling, so that constant temperature is maintained in the water over there in the geyser. Okay, so these are all the examples and applications of the closed loop system. So thank you.